All right, man. Welcome back to 1, 2, 3 Cabo, the episode we all been waiting for. The Cleveland Browns, my Cleveland Browns, your Cleveland Browns too, if you want it to be. Um, I'm here, your boy Zeke, man.
Hell no. Anyway,
Bad boy season. Hey, we got the resident Cleveland hater, but if it was no Cleveland Browns, there would be no Baltimore Ravens, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
hey man, it's your boy Solo. So we back again to talk about these doo-doo Browns. Fellow Ravens fan, you know how we do it, baby. You know how we do it. We don't support none of that doo-doo Brown. Nothing. You feel me?
Hey, we sick of the rat birds, the fourth place
Yeah.
rat birds, them boys in the
hey, hey,
basement.
hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're
Hey,
gonna bounce back. Injuries took us out. We're gonna bounce back, have a great draft, sign some key vets in free agency,
y'all
and we're gonna
making
be all right.
y'all making them Browns moves, firing the wrong coordinators. That's something we do. That's something
Yeah,
that we do, my boy.
yeah. Whatever.
Yes, sir.
All I know is EDC and Ozzy and EDC we trust. You feel me?
Thank you.
What's up, Hawk?
She
What's
can't hear you.
up?
She
We in this
gone.
thing?
She gone, man. She was all in there. She just like because your teeth kind of fade in with the background.
No.
Anyway, man. My Cleveland Browns, dog. We finished the year 8-9, third in the AFC North after high expectations. I mean, y'all was right there with us. So,
But it's a
high.
difference. It's a
It's not.
difference.
How?
Yes, it is. We
How?
lost everybody.
Y'all not the only people. Only thing y'all lost people for the year. We had people going like in and out the majority of the year. Kareem Hunt played like
I'd
six
rather have
games.
that. I'd rather have
Chubb
that
missed about three,
than
4 games.
I'd
Quarterback was
rather
hurt all
have that.
season. Offensive line. Oh, don't talk about you. You laughed at Conklin when he fell when he fell off the field in that Sunday night game. He tried to walk off. He done fell and twisted his ankle.
Bro, I
Yeah,
don't want to hear
man.
none of that, man. Listen, we lost all three of our running backs.
We
One
did.
of our starting corners
We did too.
before the season even started.
Man, whatever,
I'd
dog.
rather have in and out, Paul, than they had, you know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
Never had.
Man, so yeah, obviously, man, we had high expectations, or at least I had high expectations for this year.
You had high expectations. Everybody know them Doodoo
Man,
Browns ain't
if
working
you
out.
look at the roster construction and
Mm-hmm.
top to bottom, and I still stand on this, a healthy Browns roster, I believe, was the top 5 roster in the league last year. And this is coming
Mm.
into the year, you know,
Mm.
where Baker Mayfield was coming off his best year. You look at the
Mm.
roster. What you mean, 26-8? I'm talking about not this year. Hey, look, not this year. Last year, 26-8.
Well, I'll let you continue, man. Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
26-8 to finish the
Go ahead.
year, including a playoff win at
Mm.
Pittsburgh. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the best running back duo in the league, hands down. We expected was
Mm.
getting Odell back.
Mm.
We know how that went. So
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry, top 3 offensive line, one of the best edge rushers in the league. My boy Miles, and we boosted
Mm.
up the defense. Davian Clowney, my boy Troy Hill in the slot from the Rams, John Johnson the third safety from the Rams, drafted
Mm-hmm.
Greg Newsom, made the all rookie
Mm.
team, as well as JOK, Jeremiah Uwusu Koromoa, my guy.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I had high expectations because apparently it was just me. If
Mm-hmm.
you asked her, I had very high expectations, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then things just decided to go south.
Right. As they always do in
They
Cleveland.
don't. I mean, but like
They do.
I've personally never had super high expectations for a Browns team. When we first got
Okay.
Odell a couple years ago, I thought we would be better. I thought we could
Mm-hmm.
maybe compete for a playoff spot, but I wasn't expecting
Mm-hmm.
us to I wasn't expecting us to be great that year, especially with like the
Mm.
coach, especially with
Mm.
like the coach. But like I said, man, things went downhill. So what you think about that, man?
I think the Doo Browns did what the Doo Browns do.
What did it?
Shit the bed. That's what they do. it's certain franchises in this National Football League that I don't listen, man. You can't count on the Browns, the Colts, or the Packers,
or
the Cowboys, or the Falcons. Them right there, that 5 right there. Stay away from that 5 right there. You hear me? They gonna let you down every time. It don't matter who they put together. They gonna let you down every time.
I got a question for you. You. If the Browns had a better quarterback,
they would win the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
They win the Super Bowl. If
that's all I want to do. Okay, we're in the same page. Just me without the disrespect. But keep going.
They would win the Super Bowl. If you put that same roster that y'all started the year with and put Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady in that quarterback position, y'all win a Super Bowl. Period.
I agree with that, man, because defense, although they struggled versus the really good offenses, which you would expect. Like I think Kansas City scored like 30, Chargers like 40 something. Then we got slapped up versus like New England and
that Chargers thing was a one-off thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just regular season. When it comes to playoff time, that defense that y'all put together, if you got a quarterback like A-Rod or Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes or somebody who just, can really manage that thing and a true gunslinger, y'all win the Super Bowl, period.
Like I'm going on this, like I'm on the same path, right? So what I was about to say was, even though outside we had those games, at the end of the year we were top 5 defense. Because defense takes time to bring that continuity together, and then COVID and injuries and all this other crap. Exactly. I think we secondary wise, when healthy, we may have the best one in the league. We got our safeties are young, or one of our safeties is young, but like cornerback room, slot, outside corners, safeties. Our safeties better than y'all safeties. I don't care what you say. Our safeties better than y'all safeties. But
we got the best DB core in the league when healthy, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say. We got the best DB core in the league when healthy.
We there, man. We there. Y'all got Marlon Humphrey. We got Denzel Ward. Mm-hmm. Y'all got Marcus Peters. I give Marcus Peters the edge because he's more proven. Yeah. He's proven. But Greg Newsome looked mighty good last year. Mm-hmm. Troy Hill in that slot, one of the best slot corners in the game. MJ Stewart played great last year. Then of course the safeties, John Johnson and Dale Pitt from LSU. He's from LSU. We got
listen, man.
Got some boys.
Marlon Humphreys, Marcus Peters, Joker.
Who was Joker?
Deshaun Elliott. They the reason Matt Judon was so sought after, man. You hear me? Because we make it. Them corners right there make it easier.
He had like 9 sacks.
What you mean?
Judon had like 9 sacks last year.
Yeah, he went to another great defense with some more great corners too.
Yeah, but I mean, you said it made him sought after, like he was getting a bunch of coverage sacks. He had 9 sacks. Okay, we don't care about that.
That's what I'm saying. But one of the reasons why people get sacks is because the quarterback can't get it out. Unless you Baker Mayfield and you just doo-doo Brown.
But he had 9. Look, now I see if he had like 12 to 15. He had 9 sacks. He sought after. Nah, Bill said I got money. Bill said I got money to spend and I got a need to fix. But he played great. This is coverage sack year. He had like 15 this year, 14, 13. He getting coverage sack.
But you gotta understand, it's like a pipeline. It's like a pipeline for some reason between Ravens defensive players and Bill Belichick. I don't know why it worked like that, but that's just how it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever somebody, balling or do good on our defense, specifically the linebacker position, somehow they always end up a Patriot or something like that.
Who else you got from y'all?
I know he got
Adalius Thomas.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if it was it that way or the other way around. I can't remember. I think we gave Adalius to them.
But because I remember because he popped out and I was like, man, he wasn't this fire.
Cold. That's when Patriots defense was
retarded. Whew. Oh, sorry, I can't say that. It was crazy. I'm gonna believe that.
Who they had? They had Adalius, Did they have Brewski?
Around that time, maybe they probably had Vrabel.
They did have Vrabel. They do. Dang, was Adalius with the Rodney Harrison and Tyler defense, or did he come later? I think Adalius might have been with Randy Moss in now.
Maybe.
But anyway, go. I had to look it up, but they definitely be getting either the Patriots get them or the Jets been taking a lot of our players lately too.
They got Mosley.
Bro, I ain't
bag
heard
at Mosley.
Bro, I ain't seen CJ name since they signed that brother.
But you know, he was out all of last year.
Yeah,
he got hurt. He got hurt last year. It's the Jets, bro.
Man, listen.
I heard he was straight this year. Not like he was in Baltimore, but I heard he was straight this year.
Yeah, we miss him for real, because Patrick Queen, I don't know. I guess he did better to end the season, but he ain't looking like that leader.
We got the other backer from LSU, Phillips. He like tore his shoulder up, but he came back in the end of the year, looked solid. He's playing our middle linebacker position probably going forward. But no, like going back to your original statement, yeah, I agree though. If we had the quarterback position on lock, then we would be we'd be good. I've said this multiple times. I don't know if I said it on this particular stream or not. But if we scored 17 points in every game, we would have won 12 last year. Like that shows you how bad the offense really was last year. Which the year before it was actually pretty good, but like quarterback play was horrible, and that really derailed the season. And you know, the vast majority of folks are going to say just Baker, trash, and then some people would say it's the injury. I'd say it's like 70-30. Like I think Baker's trash as in like he's super inconsistent, so you don't know what you're gonna get from week to week because you'll have a week like the Chargers where he goes berserk, but then like he'll play like he played versus Minnesota where he was playing kickball and dodgeball with Odell Beckham the whole game. And like I said, go ahead.
Y'all just I don't know, man, like because when y'all got Odell, like that off season, I was like, Browns might be serious for real. Cause like y'all really didn't have no glaring holes to me.
We did.
I thought
offensive line. Offensive line was crap that year.
I feel like y'all still had enough. I feel like y'all just like even with like Lamar Jackson as y'all quarterback, I think y'all make a deep playoff run, bro. Y'all just need
absolutely. You know how much we could open up that offense?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. Lamar Jackson and Nick Chubb, that's nuts. With Odell and Njoku, not Hooper. What you think about Hooper, bro?
Trash. Hooper, trash, bro. Like Hooper, garbage, bro. Like you know, he had the good half season with Atlanta, and then we gave him a bag. So like when we first signed him, I was like, okay, you know, I kind of knew a little bit that Stefanski liked the two tight ends. So like it makes sense, him and Njoku. But like last year, he wasn't that bad. But this year, bro, key third downs and just key possessions. Drop passes. He wasn't blocking all that great. And like, bro, when I say the drops were bad, like I mean like it's like, okay, your quarterback's not playing good. So if he hits you in your hands, you gotta catch it. I mean, like, drop. And then like he always fall when he catch the ball, bro. That just pisses me off. Like he be and he gonna fall every time. I'm like, man. And like you said, and that was another, I think, issue with the Browns was like Njoku played well when he got the opportunity. And so he was like the number 2 tight end the whole year. But if you feature him a little bit more, he could break out. Like one game we saw
it, bro. No, the season y'all featured him.
See, that's the season
thing. The season y'all featured him, y'all literally signed Hooper in that same offseason.
That's it.
Like it made zero sense.
So going back to that year, that's the year we got Odell was, I think, Njoku's best year.
Yes.
It was that year, right? So to go back to that, so this is kind of two-part. With Odell, part of the reason why it didn't work was because the regime that brought him in was Freddie Kitchens and then John Dorsey as the GM, who brought in like Kareem Hunt and them guys in Kansas City, and also brought Kareem Hunt in Cleveland. His vision was we're gonna be a team, we're gonna air it out, we're gonna do this, whatever. And then the offensive line was trash. So like that year, Baker threw it a lot, and he had like really his worst season. People think this season was bad. I think he had like 24 and like 21 picks, and that happened. So we signed Stefanski, and then the two tight ends. So he like, Njoku had a good year. Let me pay Hooper a lot of money. They bring in Hooper, and then Hooper just underperforms. And like, especially at the end, I think at the beginning of the year, Njoku wasn't really playing well, and it probably was just new system, all that stuff. But towards the end of the year, Njoku playing well, so you think he's going to get that promotion and elevation because he playing better. He's a physical freak, and all that stuff. And then it didn't happen. We play the Chargers. He catches a slant, takes it 70 as a tight end, takes it 70 yards. So you're like, okay, we're gonna get him involved. No, more Hooper dropping passes, more Harrison Bryant who fumbles so much. He run like this now. He be running like that because he fumbled so much last year. So that ended up being a really big issue for us. I think
that's y'all main problem. Like y'all do not play to y'all strengths. I don't know why, but that's just what y'all love to do. Y'all like if somebody come out eating, y'all be like, oh hell no, we definitely ain't about to do that all game. You want to come out,
Perfect.
you want to come out and eat like that? Oh hell no.
Perfect example. Christmas. First drive. Chubb run for 10 yards, scream for 40, run it again. We go down, score a touchdown. He touched the ball 3 more times in the first half.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Baker threw 2 picks. 2 picks in that span. 2 picks. Chubb got 4 carries. That Monday night game versus the Steelers. Chubb run for 20. 2 more carries in the first half. Like Stefanski, he psychs himself out a lot. Like he's like, oh, I'm gonna be smarter than the other guy. Like sometimes football is simple, bro. Hey, you find something, you exploit it, you do it till they stop it. It's really that simple. And that's why I appreciate the Ravens. I appreciate the Titans because the Titans, whether
that's how the Titans
run game or not,
yeah.
And even if the run game ain't working, they're gonna keep running it because they said Henry's gonna break one eventually, which 75% of the time he breaks one, and the Ravens.
That's how the run game works. Like you just keep running. Eventually, they're gonna be tired of hitting this man, and that's when you just start getting them big runs. That's all Derrick Henry did. Did they go to the? No, because y'all went to AFC Championship, but
no, they went. Well, no. So they last year y'all beat them. The year before they went to the AFC Championship.
They did. They did because we was the number 1 seed and we played them in the second round because we had to bye. They beat us and went to the AFC Championship. Yep.
Played Mahomes and they had the lead and then Mahomes came back.
Yeah.
So like Stefanski, I think is a good coach, but at the same time, he's too smart for his own good. He need like that guy in his ear because he calls the plays too. He needs that guy in his ear to be like, bro, the run game's working. Like,
hey, you know what? I said, if y'all had a better quarterback, y'all win the Super Bowl. Honestly, if y'all had this exact same roster, but had like a Bill Belichick or like a Andy Reid or
if we had Kyle Shanahan,
Kyle Shanahan,
because he gonna run it.
He gonna run it. Yeah, y'all would be deadly. Yeah,
exactly. Because like going back to the Green Bay game, and like it's kind of twofold. The run game's working, Baker's struggling, but Stefanski's not gonna be like, let's keep running. He's gonna be like, let's throw you out of the slump. No, run the ball. Like we were never down by more than like 10 points or 14 points. Bro, continue to run the ball because we ripping off 30-yard runs on third down and 15, and we getting chunks. Like, bro, keep running, and then the rest will be easy. So, so that's how I feel on that, man. But moving on, we got free agents coming up, man. We got a decent amount of free agents that are actually pretty good players. Clowney, Malik McDowell was our starting DT, but he just got in trouble off the field. Chris Hubbard, he's all around Swiss Army knife backup offensive lineman, but he ain't played in 2 years really because of injury. And Joku's a free agent. MJ Stewart, who plays a lot of slot and safety. Malcolm Smith, former MVP of the Super Bowl. Ronnie Harrison, who's a starting safety. Dearness Johnson, who I think is probably going to get some money elsewhere and a chance to probably be in a
Wait, y'all had
rotation.
Malcolm Smith?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. Okay.
We've used him a lot in pass defense because he's actually pretty good playing pass defense. You remember the Jets last game where Sam Darnold ran over a linebacker?
No.
Okay, if you go look at it, that was Malcolm Smith. He got ran over by Sam Darnold. Because he kind of pulled up like, oh, he gonna slide. Nah, fam, catch the shoulder. So out of them, man, obviously with Jadeveon Clowney, man, I hope we sign him back. But he literally just had his best year in like 5 or 6 years. So I don't know what that money's gonna look like. I think last year when we signed him, it was like with incentives, $11 million, which I think he hit just about all of them. So I think if we could get him for like 13, maybe 14, like I say bring him back. Because when it comes to cap space, we got like $28 million, which is like kind of like I think French top 10 as far as money. So we kind of got to see, but him and Garrett just play so well together, like two physical freaks on the edge. And Clown is a really good run defender as well. And with us having like issues interior D line, because all those boys are free agents, we really need to keep that the outside guys pretty strong. Tack McKinley, he got hurt last year. Played some edge as well. But so Clowney and then obviously David Njoku, we absolutely need to resign. And Austin Hooper's still under contract, but I think if we cut him after like June or something, his cap hit wouldn't be but like $2 million. I'd do that if we can't trade him because Njoku is clearly by far our best tight end. Like I said, Dearness Johnson's probably gonna be gone. Because we ain't got no money to pay 3 running backs. Because he probably gonna get a little burn because when he was called on to play, he did really well. Solid running back. And it's like I think last year in that Dallas game he ran for 90 yards too. So his resume actually is pretty good. So like team needs quarterback, obviously. And like like I said, man, I'm torn on the Baker Mayfield issue, right? Because like I said, the inconsistency. And here's the thing, like I said, last year, 2020, played the best football of his career. And like I always remember that Chiefs game this year, the first game of the season, for a bunch of different reasons. And he played well. He threw the pick at the end trying to throw it out, but like he played really well. Like he didn't throw any touchdowns, but it was like 80% completion, 300 yards, like really good ball. Swartz was looking fast that day. He threw it to Njoku. He got it to Jarvis. He got it a little bit of everywhere. And then like that second game versus the Texans, it was the Texans, but he threw for like 80% again and played pretty well until he threw that pick. And then he got truck stick and his shoulder was disconnected from the bone. So like when I see that, I'll be like, can he be that? But then the caveat to that is that good enough to beat Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, all of these elite, Joe Burrow. Well, he can beat Joe Burrow. For whatever reason, he always beat the Bengals. But like, can he beat the elite quarterbacks? And I say no because he's never been able to do the end of the game, fourth quarter drive. Like he don't have that in him for whatever reasons.
If Joe win the Super Bowl, boy, AFC North, we're gonna be in some trouble because he gonna come back season 3 on like some supreme confidence, bro. Him and Jamar.
Offensive line gonna be better because they got money and they got and they because he's still on his rookie deal. Both of them, actually.
That's looking scary. Yeah, that's looking scary. I ain't gonna hold you. Bengals looking very scary.
Because that core gonna be together for a minute, unless they
Yeah.
lose like a Tyler Boyd in the near future. But Higgins is gonna be there for a while. Chase, Burrow, they probably got to pay Mixon soon, but they probably will because they won't be done paid Joe yet, Joe Burrow. And then that defense can be had, but like when your offense can score 40 any given game with a quarterback that just don't care. Like got sacked 9 times, it don't phase him. Baker Mayfield got sacked 9 times versus Pittsburgh. The boys happy feet in there, but like the thing that pisses me off, it's like that's like I think the media asked him about all the pump faking he does. He pump fakes a lot. Well, that's a part of my game. No, you don't know. You just scared. He like looking. He like pump fake, looking, feet just moving, pump fake. Like, bro, get the ball out. They always say this is a time in offense, bro. Take the check down, take the little 5 yards, take the slant. Because if we get the 3rd and 2, that's money. 3rd and 3, money. So that's always been a big issue. Other team needs wide receiver, which sounds ridiculous because we have Odell Beckham Jr. But we talked about kind of how, like when we moved to this new offense, he didn't fit, but that could have made him fit. I think that's a bad coaching and bad quarterbacking, obviously, because it's a lot of like San Francisco with Debo. They find ways to get Debo the ball. Like, okay, we might not throw it to you 10 times, but catch this end around, and then they start putting him in the backfield. You don't have to put Odell in the backfield, but get him a slant early, get him a screen early, get him a hitch early, get him something to keep him engaged, to keep him ready to be like, all right, so when you need that big 3rd down in the 4th quarter, his juice is flowing, he's engaged. But the only game that I remember them doing that was the Dallas game, and ironically, 3 touchdowns, a long end around to seal the game, caught a slant, caught a touchdown from Jarvis. Like,
y'all had the two of the most short-handed receivers in the league, and y'all underusing them. It's just crazy.
I feel like up until this year, we did a good job with Jarvis. Up until this year, we did a really good job with Jarvis. But like the Odell thing just never worked out. And they always, skip. He's over targeting them. No, he didn't really give him a serious amount of targets. And he gave him like a really solid number of targets. But for whatever reason, they couldn't get on the same page. And then like when Baker Mayfield was on, and when he was on his targets, sometimes they was connected, and then sometimes Odell didn't catch it. But it kind of was like, you ain't threw it to him in 3 quarters. Like, what you expect? Type deal. So, and then potentially Jarvis Landry is going to get cut or traded because he got like a $16 million option.
That's somebody the Ravens will go after.
But he could be great in y'all offense though, because he's great at contested catches and like not just like jump balls, but like you throwing it in a tight window, like the DB's shoulder is right there or hand is right there, like he snags those consistently, and because like him and Baker were great on that last year. I remember like it was the Jaguars, but it was a Jaguars game. I mean, window small, he fit it in there. Jarvis catcher, simple stuff. But so yeah, he got a $16 million cap hit. So there's a chance that he's going to be gone. So now your wide receiver room is Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's cool, but he's not a number 1. Anthony Schwartz, who runs a 4.2 straight line, but in the game looks 4.5-ish. Bro, you like you see the Tyreek Hill Bills catch, you like, man, he really runs a 4.2. You don't see that on the field with Anthony Schwartz, bro. It's like he's fast, but
I mean you got 40 speed and you got game speed, bro.
Exactly.
Like just because you're 40 fast don't mean like your game speed is just ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
very few people got both. Like Devin Hester had both. Tyreek Hill has both. Like running like that slant is crazy because the DB is reaching out. And then it just the spaces grows and grows and grows and grows. And then it's like, okay, he up the sideline, he gone. So we don't
For
have
you to
that.
throw the deuces at somebody in front of you is nuts.
Ridiculous. So like,
That's nuts.
We need receivers, and they say we need like big body receivers that can block and do all this other stuff. We need receivers that can win 1-on-1, which once again sounds crazy because we had Odell Beckham Jr. So we need wide receivers that can separate, that can win 1-on-1, that don't mind blocking. Uh, Defensive lineman, interior,
Y'all,
and on the end.
what? Really?
So here's the thing: the only starter that we have signed under contract currently is Myles Garrett. The interior lineman, yeah, Malik Jackson. I'm gonna insert the Pittsburgh. Ooh,
I said Evans! I said Evans! Oh. What the? Had me looking stupid, bro. My leg almost broke. I said, ow!
Malik Jackson interior, and then Malik McDowell. He just got in trouble, but he's not under contract either. So it's like, yeah, are we gonna bring him back? And then Clowney obviously is not under contract as well. So we need D-line help. And then we might need a right tackle with Conklin tearing his Achilles in that Ravens game. We kind of need a tackle potentially. So that leads us to draft targets. A lot of mock drafts got us getting Garrett Wilson from Ohio State, who seemed like a baller. I haven't watched much college football, but what I was saying,
you talking about the receiver?
Yeah, because they got two. They got Olave.
Nah, bro. Wilson.
He later?
Nah, bro. I watched him against, I think it was Purdue. Bruh. Olave, he looked like the worst out of all the three. Because you got Wilson and Olave. They both came out, but the other one who broke the record
who had like 5 touchdowns or something like that.
Bro, Wilson and him went nuts on Purdue, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to pronounce his name. The dude that still at OSU.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, I'm talking about like them two was just always open. I was like, bro, because I think Wilson had just come back from injury when he played Purdue, and he was just going nuts. I was like, yeah, these receivers crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a lot of projections that got us getting him, which, like I said, we need a guy that can win. We need a wide receiver. And I think a lot of people got him like first or second since Jameson Williams got hurt.
Okay. Yeah. Dang.
But I think even Mel Kiper don't have him as the first wide receiver, though. He got Drake London from USC. It's like 6'5", and like literally mosses people like consistently. But because he had like 80 catches, but he missed like half the season. Like he's that type of weapon. So yeah, Garrett Wilson, and then there's another wide receiver, Traylon Burks from Arkansas, I believe. He's a slot receiver, but he's like 6'2", 220. Like he's a load. I think he could be a real good fit. And then like worst case scenario, if we can't get the receiver that we want, Big Jordan Davis in the middle would potentially Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney would be ridiculous to make a defense that we got even better. But
I feel like if y'all can't get none of the receivers you name, I feel like David Bell will fit y'all perfectly.
Who?
David Bell. He's from Purdue. I feel like he would fit y'all perfectly. Like he's pretty much he's like a Jarvis Landry, like hands wise, but like he always gets open. Like he gets open, and if you throw it his way, he does not like it's gonna end up in his possession.
You watch a lot of Purdue?
No, I just happen to I follow Purdue because David Bell, he from Indianapolis. He went to Warren Central High School, which it's like one of the top high schools in Indianapolis, and like he was my good buddy actually went to go see him when he was in high school, and he said like he's just nuts. Like everything the quarterback threw his way, he caught it, and it was a touchdown. And then obviously he went on to Purdue to replace what's his name, Rondale Moore, I think.
Yeah,
and like he really been going crazy all 3 years he been at Purdue.
Yeah,
He pretty much gonna be like a Terry McLaurin type.
Ooh.
Like as far as like he probably won't get drafted high or anything like that. When he gets drafted, people are gonna be like, oh, he was cool at Purdue, but like he's really a good football player.
Oh, so y'all just two Indiana's, huh?
He an Indiana move. We from Indiana. We some Indiana move. I'm an Indiana move. She an Indiana move. We from Indiana. We some Indiana move. Cut up. Hey. Cut up. Hey.
Yeah, bro. Hey, your boy Torrey Craig, Indiana now.
Man, I seen that, bro. Hey, look, free him. Free that man.
Bro, I went to the Pacers that game, bro. When I tell you, I ain't know nobody on the court. Sabonis, man, Stevenson, bro. I said, "Oh man, I feel so ashamed." I was like, "I live in Indianapolis. I don't know none of these players, bro."
Bro, between them like getting rid of everybody, and then don't mess around. The COVID protocols hit you hard, man. You be out there like, who is these folks, man?
Bro, it was terrible, bro. I said, "Who the hell?" Now I knew everybody on the Nets. I'm sitting up there with my pops. I'm like, "Oh, they got Blake Griffin." He's like, "They got Blake Griffin too?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "God damn!" I was like, "They go LaMarcus Aldridge." They got LaMarcus Aldridge too? I said, "Yeah." I said, "God damn!" So this got everybody, boy. What's up, huh?
So what's up?
Yeah. Finna get crunk.
Wait.
I took the screen off, baby. You can't see the thing no more. There you go. All right, bye. It's open. But yeah, man, I think we really need to address the wide receiver. And this is a very deep wide receiver draft. So, like, if we get multiple wide receivers, I wouldn't be surprised. Can you go? Bye. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. But yeah, so like it's a very deep class. So multiple wide receivers is nice. So if you go to like free agent targets, I think it might be best if we do a combination. If we try to sign a wide receiver and then also draft one, or it may just be signed if we go into the quarterback market. So like wide receivers that we could sign that I wouldn't mind. Michael Gallup, but he got hurt, but he's super athletic, super explosive. I think like his like red zone catches are like really elite. If you look at his highlights, Christian Kirk is a good slot, super fast, can separate receiver. Mike Williams, if you want to pay the money, but Mike will play half a season, and the other half be trash. And then I see like some Chris Godwin rumors, but I don't believe it. And plus, he got hurt. He got hurt kind of late in the season as well.
I forgot where I saw they was talking about Chris Godwin might go. Somebody else.
I've seen a couple of places. I seen Patriots was like one of the first ones. Like Patriots, and I see the Patriots definitely in the market for like a number one receiver. Absolutely.
I don't know. We had to see about that. Ain't nobody trying to go catch no ball from Mac Jones, dog.
Man, if we can get a combination like a veteran, or if we can like restructure Jarvis and get like a Garrett Wilson, I think our wide receiver.
We can get y'all Duvernay. Y'all want Duvernay?
Who?
You want Prochet? You want Prochet or Duvernay?
Bateman. Give it Rashad Bateman. I'll take Rashad Bateman.
Nah, Rashad gonna be a dog.
Rashad cold, bro. That man catch everything, bro. Like
I think
everything.
I would, and honestly, if David Bell fall, like my perfect scenario would be to draft him, let him play outside, and then let Hollywood play slot. I think Hollywood would be a crazy good slot.
You can because he fast, like he's game speed fast too, though. Like man, freaking Ruggs. Like Ruggs wasn't like super. He wasn't like a really good receiver yet, but that I call it the Tyreek Hill play where you put him in the slot and he just runs to the opposite corner end zone. Elite, bro. Like you can't keep up with him. Like they should do that a lot with Hollywood.
And I think what hurts because I think if Hollywood, because I honestly can't see us signing him long term unless he really decides he doesn't want to. He just wants to stick with Lamar and just really just play his career out with Lamar. I don't see us retaining him when the time comes. But I feel like with the right scheme and with a quarterback who can actually, because it's two things. Like you can have a speedster, but you need to have a quarterback with a huge arm.
Yeah.
In order for it to really work. And because I think it's a combination between him being too short and him being too fast for Lamar. Because it's been times where Lamar has underthrown the hell out that man. And he was wide, he was wide open. He fast as hell, and like Lamar, he just really couldn't air it out like he wanted to. But if you give him to somebody like Pat Mahomes, oh my God, like Jesus, the sky is the limit. So I really don't see us retaining him, but I hope he goes somewhere with a quarterback that got a rocket arm.
Yeah, I think one of the best best like connections I've seen between them two was that Denver game where he threw the one to the back corner of the end zone. He had to dive and go get it, and then the Lions when he dropped like 3 of them. But like those been like the only time, not the only time, but one of the few times like the connection like really he had to keep running to go get it, like just running, keep running.
Because I think Ravens front office, they probably starting to realize that we just got to get Lamar big bodies. Because you got to think of all the targets he loves to throw it to. Mark Andrews, it's a big body. Like a small receiver just ain't. It's not going to succeed with Lamar. He needs like a big body with a large catch radius. So
go get Mike Will. Mike Will 6'5".
Man,
spend some money.
The injury bug we got, the injury bug gonna welcome Mike with open arms and that bitch. Do it.
Injury bug like injury bug hit that Vic.
Injury bug be like, come on, sit down over here, boy.
Oh,
injury bug be like, go on one pass. Anybody gonna jump?
Ain't nobody trying to mess with you.
Anybody gonna hit you, bro? Go ahead.
Injury boy like, watch this.
Hey, that boy. I'm praying for better days next year, bro. I can't go through another season like this, boy.
Man, that had to be horrible. Like I said, we had a lot of people in and out the lineup, but like just knowing somebody gone for the season, you like, bro.
Yeah. And when Lamar went down, I said, I was texting my brother. I said, that's it. That's how she wrote.
Back it up, guys.
Had the nerve to almost be able to win every game after that. I said, man, don't play
everyone,
like
bro.
That. Except for that Bengals one. Bengals, Jesus.
Yeah. So that's the thing, like, and like to tie that in, like culture. Y'all culture is great. Like the gym, but even before Jim Harbaugh, like y'all had a great culture, and that comes, ownership, front office, coaching. It's always been great. So it's kind of like whoever y'all bring in, it really don't matter. If somebody gets hurt, y'all still gonna be competitive. Like we're like on the opposite end of the spectrum. That happened to the Browns, 2-14, 1-15, 3-13, like trash. So like being able to overcome that type of stuff, I think is a area that the Browns are trying to get to, but Stefanski got to get out of his own way. So with the quarterback situation, I want us to trade and get somebody. I don't think A-Rod's realistic because he would have to say, "Hey, I want to go to Cleveland." Like, who wants to go to Cleveland? Although, like, we got the defense, we got offensive line, we got a run game.
Yeah.
It's just the receivers. Like, unless you want to throw to a receiver that's fast, that's not really fast. Like, what do you want? But who you think we could realistically get from, and that would be an upgrade too, or a big enough upgrade to really make a difference?
Only shot y'all got, and I don't see him going for it, is Russell Wilson. That's the only really true upgrade y'all got a shot at. But I don't see Russell going there for some reason, man.
I heard it was a little birdie, or it was a report that like maybe like 3 years back we tried to get him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if we wouldn't give him enough, or what happened. But like, I think we really tried hard to get him a couple of years back, like before. I think maybe around the same time we got Odell. I think we tried to go get him. But I would love to get Russell, bro. Ella, once again, Ella, I selling point the offensive line. Hey, you ain't never had no offensive line like this, bro.
But listen, because having Russell and Odell with them running backs.
Ooh. The way that he plays with his deep ball to DK, and especially to Tyler Lockett, is just amazing.
Yeah, like, bro. Yeah, yes, Russell Wilson. He has always had like a great deep ball accuracy, bro. That man,
amazing. And that thing is like in the air.
Yeah, that boy be throwing dots.
Man, it's funny. I was watching the Pro Bowl, the competitions yesterday, and like they did like the accuracy challenge, and like some wide receivers did it, so of course they were trash. And then Mac Jones was out there looking horrible, and then Russ came out there, deep corner, 4 points, other deep corner, 4 points, slant, boom, other slant, boom, seam, boom, other seam. He hit like the first like 10 on the money. I'm like, bro, this is what we need. Like he was like the easy to smoke. Like he had one after the first 2 throws. He just kept dying. I was like, bro, this is what this is like an elite quarterback, bro. Like that was like, oh, it's cold and windy. It don't matter, bro. Like that ball was just carrying Mac Jones stuff away. That ball was hanging. That ball was just going. He throwing that mug on left. Hey man. I was like, bro, Russ, that's the type of quarterback that you need. I think that would definitely be probably like the best upgrade. But like I said, I don't know if he'd go for it. I thought that Kirk Cousins could be a possibility just because that GM came from our front office.
I don't see him as a
big upgrade. Yeah, I think
he gonna all season have y'all like, oh my god, we about to do something and get to the playoffs and y'all don't do nothing.
And like
y'all don't do nothing.
I think a sleeper upgrade, at least I call it a sleeper upgrade, is Derek Carr. And not from an ability of like regular season like numbers, but end of game, you need to go win, which we're consistently in that situation, but Baker doesn't convert. We're like, I think last year the most comeback wins was Carr, and he's been doing it his whole career. Like that's like an upgrade that wouldn't cost a whole lot, but it's kind of like an upgrade in the area that you want. Like the numbers, he gonna throw for way more yards, but like touchdown and interception gonna be relatively the same as a Baker Mayfield good year. But like in the games, hey man, we're down to the Ravens 3 points or 2 points. We need to go get a field goal. I like my chances with him.
Right.
I think he could do that. So I personally would like that upgrade. But the whole Josh McDaniels thing, word is that the Patriots wanted Baker Mayfield coming out of college. I don't know how true that is, but that could be a situation I think as well. That could be an upgrade that we could need. But coming back to, is that enough to win you a Super Bowl? Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not though.
Yeah,
Um,
y'all gonna be all right, man. Well, now y'all probably ain't gonna be all right. It's just y'all just gotta shake that cloud, man. That Cleveland, that doo-doo brown cloud, man. Once y'all shake that, y'all be all right. But that doo-doo brown cloud, man. It's just I told you, with them 5 teams, the Browns, the Cowboys, the Falcons, the Colts, and the Packers. I don't care how they look in the regular season. Do not count on them boys in the postseason. You know, they're gonna let you down
throw
every
Tennessee in
time.
though.
See Tennessee. We don't no see.
Throw Tennessee in there, bro.
No, I
No, hey,
can't
look,
throw
watch
Tennessee
the
in there.
number 1 seed lose their carry. Don't matter. Julio play half the year.
They
Don't
what
matter.
the thing is though.
AJ Brown play half the year.
Thing is
Don't
though,
matter.
the thing is they wasn't supposed to be the number 1 seed for real.
Exactly. So they exceed expectations in the regular season. It's all right. Playoff time. Lose.
I mean, you got to
Gotta
think
do
in
well.
3 years. So this year was really the only under. Well, they overachieved in the regular season, right? But they lost in the first round. But 3 years ago they overachieved, beat they beat the Patriots, beat the hell out the Patriots, and then beat us.
And then
And they
up on
lost to
Kansas City,
Chiefs.
we about to go into halftime up 10. Patrick Mahomes runs for 35 yards, touchdown, and then we lose the game. They get you there, you be like, you know what, we about to do it. But then
I don't think nobody is worse than the Packers. I mean, every year. Oh, the Packers are my NFC favorite. The Packers are my NFC favorite. Packers are my NFC favorite. Get they ass beat every time. I'm gonna have
this
to go
year,
look at all the recent playoffs, bro, and see who the Packers played, bro. Because the Packers really have been. I've been hearing Packers Super Bowl talk for at least the past 5 years.
oh yeah, you look at the last 3 this year. Oh, they're getting healthy at the right time. Number 1 seed by
Yeah,
lose. Last
lose.
year, did Brady throw 3 picks? Brady threw 3 picks, still lost.
You still lost.
Year before that, made it to the NFC Championship, smacked by San Francisco, and then
Yeah.
obviously they didn't do nothing a couple years before that because they ain't been to the Super Bowl in like 10 years. But yeah, man. So getting to the end, man, I always end with I guess I ask myself this question is what does a perfect offseason for the Browns look like? Perfect, realistic offseason. I think starting at the quarterback position, we upgraded. I think realistic, like I said, Derek Carr. We re-sign Clowney. We get rid of Austin Hooper. He gotta go, bro. He gotta go. We get rid of Austin Hooper, and then wide receiver wise, we would sign one draft one. Sign one draft one.
All
I think that's a realistic, optimistic off season for them Browns. I think we do that. We do that. Then I think we make the playoffs next year. And also, like, this don't really count, but like, we need somebody gotta be like Stefanski, just run the ball, bro. Just run it.
Yeah.
Just run it. Hey, look. I think Chubb can handle 25. Give him 25. Get Hunt 10 to 12, 15. They big boys. They can handle it, bro. Because I promise you,
I agree.
you give Chubb 25 a game, he gonna get you 1,600 plus. Easy.
Yeah. I agree until he get hurt.
Mm-hmm. He was second in rushing this year. He missed 3-4 games.
Shit, Derrick Henry was what, third, fourth?
He was for a while. For a while, he finished like top 10. I think. I think he finished top 10. He finished top 10.
Oh yeah, I don't care how he did this season. I'm gonna make sure I draft him next year. Yeah, man, y'all gonna be. I hope y'all don't be too all right. Still got to support my Ravens,
Nah,
but you know what I'm saying.
fucking
Wish y'all the worst. You feel me?
I'm hoping I need Pittsburgh to be trash, but I'm tired of them.
Nah, bro. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. You wanna know why?
Wow.
Because they got Mike Tomlin, bro. We can't.
No, good riddance. Because he would get picked up. So good riddance. Get him out of my division. Because somebody will pick him up. Somebody be like, y'all tripping. Come on over here.
It's about to be looking real bad for black head coach. They about to show their ass. What that's what NFL did. Soon as Flores got that lawsuit. Oh man. They said, I'm about to show my face. They ain't hired nothing but white coaches since.
Hey, Brian Flores like, yeah, I'm suing the NFL. But they always in them like, hey, look, Eric Bieniemy, shot. Who else? Shoot. Brian Leftwich, shot. Get him out of there, bro.
Man, they not hired. Man. The fact that Kellen Moore is getting a head coach interview. Like, come on, bro. I don't even know how he got the offensive coordinator position, bro. He went from backup to quarterback coach to offensive coordinator to getting interviews for head coach. Ain't did nothing. Nothing.
Bro, Freddie Kitchens went from running backs coach to offensive coordinator within the same year. And then the very next year was the head coach of a football team. Trash.
Yeah.
Big trash, dog.
Getting out of hand.
Hey, man, shout out to all the black NFL coaches, man. We need y'all, man. We need more black coaches, black representation. Shout out to my black GM, Andrew Berry. Keep holding it down. My brother. But yeah, man. My 2020 expectations is if we do the things that I say we do, we'll probably win like 10, 11 games because schedule not too hard. We play the Falcons division. No Brady. We don't worry about them no more. And I think in the AFC we play Buffalo's division. So we play the Jets and the Dolphins. We ain't worried about them. And then we just got to play our division.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I was about to say don't sleep on the Dolphins, but Flores is gone. So never mind.
So we ain't worried about them. So we just got to worry about Josh Allen. And then obviously our division, which we got Joe Burrow now, Lamar Jackson. Hopefully Pittsburgh don't get a quarterback. Hopefully. Just stay with old helmet head.
They make the playoffs too, so they ain't got no low draft pick.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, so hopefully, man, we can make the playoffs next year, bounce back, man. We'll see how this offseason goes. But we're about to wrap this thing up, man. It's your boy Zeke. You can catch me on Instagram at Fatboy Season, Twitter Fatboy Season Inc., TikTok Fatboy Season 1. And I beat the case. I appealed one of my TikToks getting banned. I got it back. We got like 3-4 more to go. Hey, I beat the case. What T Grizzly say? Hey, back to back, man. I'm 2-0. We 2-0 in that thing, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. But Todd, man, let the people know where they can find you at, bro.
Hey, man, it's Solo, aka DJ Solo, aka Solo Show. You can find me at LEL Solo Show on Instagram. You can find You can find me that's on Twitter. So EL Solo Show is on Twitter. The Solo Show is on Instagram, and DJ Solo Show if you want to hear like mixes or little quick snips. That's my DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed to get you moving, get you popping. You feel me? Yeah. Also follow me on SoundCloud at DJ Solo. And yeah, we in here.
Yes, sir, man. Game 7 podcast, bro. We're going to come out with a new episode soon. It feel like we haven't done one in forever. So we're going to pop back out real soon. Probably do something pre-Super Bowl for sure. Other than that, man, this has been the Cleveland Browns. Your Cleveland Browns. 1, 2, 3, Cabo, man. Hey, I'm here with the Indiana dog. We out.